guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Purple Elephant Gaming here, and today we're playing some more Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense. So today we're playing some more motion games, because today's motion games is one I'm kind of surprised about this, but I don't think we've actually looked at on this channel. And in my opinion, it's one of the best motion games. Send in the clones. You get to do a ton of madness, have lots of fun, and it just creates an all-around good time. First off, as you can see, I'm very close to crafting an epic wish orb. So we're going to get to do that at the end of the video, hopefully. Also, I just want to mention this now. I'm working on a future video. I'm getting super close to level 7 Super Monkey. I know it doesn't look like it, but I have 77 Cosmic Essence saved up. So I'm getting really close to getting to level 7, at which point we'll be doing a Sun God / Vengeful Sun God showcase. So just letting you know that I'm working on that, so make sure to keep up to date on my videos if you don't want to miss that one. Anyways, back to the motion game. So first thing, I actually forgot to do this. I think since it is, if you don't know, in Send in the Clones, you're only allowed to use one of your heroes, but you're allowed to use as many of those heroes as you want. And I'm going to be using Super Monkey because, well, Super Monkey's really, really strong. So I'm gonna use it. I'm actually gonna do a couple of changes. I want to use the treasure chest keys so I can, well, have the treasure chest keys on Super Monkey, so I'm still getting rewards as I continue to play the game and, you know, just play the game. Let's use that for now. So what do I switch out? I guess, by the way, first thing, you need to make sure they have camo and lead pop power. I have camo since I have night vision x-ray goggles, and lead you can get with plasma. This is actually a very hard decision. I think I'm gonna replace these. This is gonna be a pretty major switch, since I want to make my Super Monkey the best he can be with having the treasure chest keys. So I don't know if I actually showed this on camera, if I got this on camera, but these gauntlets give +1 damage and +15% speed, which makes them super useful with, well, just about anyone, but I'm going to use them on Super Monkey here. So there's just a little bit of setup to make sure, sorry about that, to make sure that I have the best content available. Hello guys, sorry about that. I'm just gonna... Anyways, I just equipped the Love Heart Gauntlet, so I'm just gonna try to make sure Super Monkey has the best stats possible that I can give him. So we're gonna hopefully get super far. Send in the Clones is probably the best game mode if you're just trying to go ridiculously far on. So hopefully we're gonna, you know, have some success in getting pretty late game. So yeah, since we are starting off with that sounded weird. Since we are starting off with Super Monkey though, that means we can't actually start off with Super Monkey. So we're gonna have to start off using allies. That's part of the issue using an expensive tower like Super Monkey, is that you can't start with him. But of course, he's probably one of the best ones to go late game with, because he's Super Monkey. So as basic allies, I'm actually just going to start with Cobra, because, you know, I still want my money making. I'll have to go a little more, probably get Ricardio in here, and then I should be able to save up for Super Monkey since, well, Super Monkey, he's expensive, but he's not that expensive, because I'm fine using losing a couple of lives. It doesn't matter too much, have 200 lives, it won't make that big of a difference. And hopefully we won't lose too many lives, otherwise I might have to buy another ally. But I prefer to go straight for Super Monkey now. What else? How has your day been going today? My day's been pretty good. I haven't done all that much. I actually just made a channel out for the channel. So make sure to take a look at that. Give me your suggestions if there's things about it you think I should change. Okay, I definitely need to get someone else. Billy. Billy's pretty strong. I'm gonna use Billy. Is that gonna help enough? Maybe? I can always sell Billy when I can get Super Monkey, so at 20... Okay, no, I definitely need to be a little more careful about this. It's not the easiest thing in the world to afford him. 9 lives. So you sell for 600, 350, that's like 1,000. I'd still be $500 off on Super Monkey. So much for that. Let's get some more allies, because, you know, you always need your ally defense, unfortunately, to a degree. Does that work? You have low range camo balloons. They're starting to come in since it's camo for this. So we can leak that yellow, but that would be the last thing we leak, and then... No, I'm restarting. This has been a messy stage. This has been a messy job on my part. Ricardio's helpful. He will do good damage. And then I think I will go in with probably Tiny Manticore. Sorry about that. Low battery. But yeah. Hopefully you guys have been having a pretty good day. Enjoying stuff. Maybe you're up at your cottage. If you are, that's nice. Cottages are very hard to book, but I guess there's not all that much else to do than go to a cottage this summer, but unless, I guess, I know some places in the world don't actually have summer in, like, July. If you don't have summer in July where you live, let me know. When is your summer? Because that sounds really interesting to me. Like, really interesting. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go straight in with... Actually, let's try Dr. Monkey. He's pretty useful. And of course, he does make money in the long run. Plus, he has Camo Pop power, which can be very helpful. Plus DOT, which is, you know, also very helpful. So we have like $1,350 in sell value, so we can easily sell that to buy Super Monkey whenever we're ready. Yeah, he's actually doing a lot more damage than I was expecting. But yeah, if you're up at your college or cottage, that's awesome. Hopefully you're having lots of fun there while you're there. Make sure to spend some time outside too. Don't just stay inside watching videos if you are up there. But you know what? If you're at home, then feel free to watch videos all day. What else are you gonna do? But yeah. What else? No, I have nothing else to talk about. Sorry. My day has been very boring so far. Nothing too interesting has happened. Okay, we're getting close to affording Super Monkey now. Thank goodness, I cannot keep talking. Sorry. Only so much I can talk about, because, well, not all that much is happening right now. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but just, it is the case. Not all that much is happening. But doesn't matter that much. So, anyways, if you've never seen Send in the Clones, this is what happens. You can't place any other towers, but you can have as many as you want of your base tower, which is super awesome. Allows you to do crazy things like having an army of like max level Super Monkeys, which, you know, is what we're going to be doing today, because why wouldn't you want hundreds upon hundreds of Super Monkeys? So I'm only going to get one Heroic Aura because sadly it doesn't stack. If it stacked, this would be so broken. Just have an army of Heroic Auras until it became nearly free to buy every upgrade. Unfortunately, that is not how it works. It does not stack. None of these buffs actually do stack, or very few of the buffs do stack with Send in the Clones. So if you have, for example, Max, his upgrade, Optimization, sharp weapons in range get increased pierce, that doesn't stack either. It kind of sucks, but it makes sense. If it stacked, it would be super broken. So here's the thing. I can't just stack infinite Super Monkeys because of one common deadly enemy. DDTs. Otherwise, honestly, spamming 0-0 Super Monkeys is probably my best pop power that I could possibly ask for, because 0-0 Super Monkeys are super strong. Like, super strong. But of course, we can't do that, which is too bad. Well, they're not actually all that strong, but if you have high-level darts, you can get to the point where each dart is doing like 6 or 7 damage, and it gets really insane really quickly. So, you know, we have that benefit. So I think I'm gonna get my main dart here to plasma and disarming charisma. So this is gonna be my first max super monkey, or fairly max. I don't think it's actually worth buying Sun Avatar. I think it's more worth it spamming plasmas, but I could be wrong. I don't think it's worth buying range right now, simply because if we did buy range, it would be such a tiny increase, since we're nearly at the edge of the map anyways, but you know what, sure, let's buy it. Wait, you actually want 2 horrors, because it doesn't help himself. Okay, never mind. You don't want 1, you want 2. That was a big mistake on my part. Because if you have 2, then it'll help him. So, probably should have done that a while ago. Lost quite a bit of money not doing that, but whatever. I also don't think, you know what, no, I'm just going to sell this and rebuy him. I made so many mistakes there. I want these upgrades, and I think that's your best money efficient method. That's your most money efficient method. That sounds so weird to say. Why on earth does that sound so weird? So, truthfully, I probably only need 1 or 2 non-plasma super monkeys, because DDTs, I don't know if you've tried to go late game in, well, in motion games, but DDTs are almost always what kills you if you reach that point, because they're just really hard to kill. Very few of your units attack them, and they move so ridiculously fast, which, you know, can cause some issues very quickly. So, first off, crystallized apple with this seems like it's going to be super helpful. I have no clue if it actually will be good. I'm hoping it'll be good. Here's hoping. Because my goal, honestly, is to fight a bad. I have no clue what rounds bad comes out on in motion games. Because motion games rounds are kind of odd. I don't think they're random, though they definitely could be random. I wouldn't be that surprised if it was randomly generated rounds and randomly generated balloons, but I don't think that's the case. But, you know, it could be, because, I don't know, I've never really paid enough attention to really notice. So the benefit of this is, we have treasure chest keys, which are a little iffy to use, because treasure chest keys only has a chance to do something if that monkey has the last hit on a Moab. But here's the thing. When you're using almost entirely super monkeys, they almost always have the last hit on the Moab. So, treasure chest keys becomes a lot more effective. Which is, you know, why I wanted to trade this off. Because we don't have the Thought Cannon wand because, you know, you can't have more than 1 hero. Which is too bad. See, there's a chest. 21 gems. That's one of the benefits, actually, of treasure chest keys. This is actually a really big benefit of it. Because normally, Thought Cannon wand can't give you gems. It can give you just about everything, but it can't give you gems. So if you actually want to farm gems, which can be super helpful, you actually want to use treasure chest keys. Surprisingly enough, that is your best way of farming gems, which I always thought was kind of interesting, but I don't know. I'm buying range, aren't I? Yeah, have I? I haven't been buying range. Why did I buy range for this guy? Whatever. And now this one. But yeah, so treasure chest keys are really good for gem farming, and they're actually your only method of gem farming. And as you can see, when you get gems, it's a lot of gems. 21 gems is a lot. It's like 7 ads worth. So it can add up really quickly and become really powerful. Well, really powerful really quickly. Okay, it's definitely not worth buying range since you already have full map, well, not full map coverage. I mean, because here's the thing, super monkeys, this isn't the case with most heroes. If you're not using super monkey, you will generally end up filling the entire map. Like, completely filling the entire map with all sorts of towers, allies. Mostly the tower you choose, of course, but also generally you'll have most, if not all, of your allies placed as well. And it can become super huge. Like, you will run out of space really quickly. But that's not really the case with Super Monkey, which is, of course, why he's one of the best towers to go late game with, because he is the most expensive per space. Like, since he only takes up this much space, let's say, how much space he takes up, it's more than most towers, but it's not a ton. And that's it. He takes up that much space, and then there you go. He has, I don't know, 30, 40,000 worth of dollars inside of him, which is kind of nuts, also super helpful. I'm going to use these because Gumball is super helpful. Because unlike Crystal Apple, which I didn't actually know this is kind of sucky about it, Crystal Apple doesn't stack. I believe all mobs can only be Crystal Appleized, I guess. That sounds odd. How would you say Crystal Appleized? Crystal Appled. Crystal Apple is. Let me know how you guys think that's said in the comments, because I have no idea, like completely no idea how you would say that. That's like 4 chests. Once again, that being the benefit of using treasure chest keys. I mean, I also got pretty lucky there, just in general. It's pretty rare to get that many. Because unfortunately, treasure chest keys has a very low drop rate. Which, I mean, it makes sense, but, well, it sucks. There are DDTs. You see those DDTs just get stopped? That is why plasma spam is super overpowered. I only have 1 without plasma. And that's just in case purple balloons come. Because purple balloons still come pretty late game, as you can see. Like, I don't know if you guys play BTD6, but in BTD6 free play, it's notorious for their hundreds upon hundreds of clump purple balloons. It gets pretty insane. And I'm pretty sure something similar happens in Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense, but I'm not really sure how it works. But as you can see, every once in a while you'll see a massive clump of camo purple balloons. Like you can probably see right now, there are tons of purple balloons being, well, just spawned, coming out, I guess. Spawned? Probably spawned, I guess. Whatever, spawned, coming out, not that big of a difference, but they're just everywhere. Which, I mean, kind of makes sense, because if you think about it, this game, no, it doesn't. I'm trying to think of some, like, reason because of ghost balloons, because ghost balloons, this game has ghost balloons, so why not keep having the other side of ghost balloons? If you have ghost balloons, why not have, well, why not have purple balloons? I have no clue what I'm saying. I'm just going on a big tangent talking about purple balloons and ghost balloons, which I actually really like the addition of both of them. I really like how, as the Bloons Tower Defense games expand and as each new game comes out, they just keep adding more and more weaknesses. Each different tower. They don't have one tower that's just, if I use this tower, he can pop all balloons, which, to be fair, is actually an issue with some of the achievements, because a lot of the achievements in BTD6, for example, require or like use one tower to beat the entire game or to beat hard mode or all sorts of things, which if they actually added a ghost balloon would be completely impossible to do with one tower, I think. Is there any tower in BTD6 that pops ghosts that would is there any tower that pops purple balloons, but also has an attack that doesn't pop purple balloons? Well, the Apache Prime? Yeah, Apache Prime, I guess, does. But I don't think, well, that's a 5th tier. You wouldn't be able to afford that early. I have no idea. To be honest, I think if they did add ghost balloons in, like, BTD7 or BTD6, I guess, I feel like they would add it so that, kind of like how they did with purple balloons, it's not, I have the ZMG, this ZMG is purple-fied, like how it is, like fortified ZMG, that they can't, I feel like they would just make it its own balloon, the ghost balloon, kind of like the purple balloon, and that would make sense, but it wouldn't really work, I guess, No, it would just make a lot of sense. And I feel like that's how they would add it, if they would add it. But to be honest, I'm a little disappointed in this. I have really low hopes that in BT7 or BT6 they're ever going to add ghost, zombie, or shield balloons. And let me continue on with this. I don't want shield balloons. I hate shield balloons. Like, I just talk about this for a sec. Shield balloons suck a lot because they're just everywhere. Just a bunch of shield balloons. And they're really just a balloon that takes a couple extra hits. Which to me is just really, really stupid. And doesn't make them that interesting. Like a shield red balloon is a really tiny bit weaker than a shielded blue balloon. Which is kind of why I hate shield balloons. But I sort of understand why they wouldn't want to add that. I don't want them to add that, but zombie balloons I feel would be super cool, and more so ghost balloons. I feel like ghost balloons, if they were to be added, really would be like their own separate balloon, like the purple balloon. But I feel like zombie balloon would be such a cool new class, because they added fortifieds, of course, in BT6, which is awesome. It affects Moabs, but it only affects ceramics and leads. Like, there's not much ability to use it with Moabs, which is why I think it would be super cool to do it with, well, to add zombie balloons, because you could use that with all balloon types. It wouldn't be limited to any specific type of balloon. So now I'm going to start spamming 00's Super Monkeys because these ZMGs are getting way too far from my liking. It looked like I died there, right? That's not just me. It definitely looked like I died. Because I swear I saw like 5 ceramics leak. I did lose lives, so I guess some balloons leaked. That was really clutch. Like, I was so close to death there. Well, yeah. I wasn't really expecting that to happen there. But it did. So I guess when you have only plasma, DDTs are not your downfall. Your downfall is ZMG. So, never mind for that. I still really want to see a bad balloon. Because I've never seen a bad balloon in motion games. Like, I've seen the pictures of, like, people, they're like, we got to round 100 on motion games. Which I'm sure they did. Like, I'm sure it's possible to do. But I just, like, there's like, oh, there's 6 bad balloons. I haven't seen a bad balloon. I've made it to, like, round 37, maybe even 40 in the motion games before. And I've still never seen a bad balloon. And that doesn't make sense to me. I wonder if they actually only come out on round 75. Also, I have a question for you. When the DDTs come out, maybe this is just me, but every couple of DDTs, I swear their, like, little ends look exactly like bat wings, like flapping bat wings. They're just flapping along, flap, 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 flap. Just bat wings. And then it, like, fixes them back to normal DDT. Hello guys, sorry about this. This is me from the future. So, I have no clue what happened, but for whatever reason, the last 3 minutes of audio is just not here. So, I'm gonna finish off last little bit of this video. So, back on what I was talking about, the DDTs and their bat wings, I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the polymorph, the, like, bubblegum gun thing. Because it you know, it makes the balloons move weirdly, turn into, like, a polymorph, like a, I don't know, balloon animal, so it has that. Anyways, we just lost on round, what is it, 35? What will it say? Did we lose on round 35? I think, no, 37? 37? You guys probably have a much better idea than I do. 32, we lost round 32. That's a lot earlier than I was expecting. Anyways, so yeah, I promised you an Epic Wish Orb opening, so I'm gonna shard something. Unfortunately, I have no clue why, but we didn't get enough shards, so I'm gonna shard something now to, well, craft the Epic Wish Orb. But right now, as you can see, I have a future crystal, because I was waiting like 3 weeks with my gems, waiting to buy the future crystal. And then like 2 days ago, it came into the shop. And then now, 2 days after, it's in the shop again. I have no clue why. Not bad luck, but just irritating luck. So anyways, I did have it equipped to Sam, Come to think of it, I probably should have equipped it to, well, Super Monkey there, but whatever. So it's super crazy, as you know, or, well, in case you didn't know, the Future Crystal lowers Spawn Moab's balloons. That sounded weird. It lowers Spawn Moab's health by 20%, except that balloon, which is lowered by 5% down to 95%. So, it's pretty crazy actually, because all Moabs come out with a dent in them. DDTs, ZMGs, BFBs, and Moabs, all of them, like a massive dent. Kind of like the middle path 5th tier for the Ninja from BTD6. The Grandmaster Sabotage, something like that. So yeah, it actually has been helping a lot while I've been grinding away the Balloon Beacon, hoping to finally get my level 7 Super Monkey. But anyways, time to shard something to get our Epic Wish Orb, because I did promise you one, and I want to go through on that promise. So, let's shard something. I should go to Trinkets, right? No. I'm talking about this kind of odd. This is a post-recording. I'm going to go to Weapons and shard a weapon, because I just realized I have a lot of weapons that have a lot lower use. They're far less likely to be used with anything than Trinkets. So, I have 3 super rare guns. I only have 1 gun user, PB. Why on earth do I have 3 super rare guns? I have no idea, so I'm going to shard the worst one, which is the Zappinator, which really sucks. It 20% longer effect duration. Like, what are they doing? That's really bad. So I'm going to shard that. We're going to craft ourselves an Epic Wish Orb. And I'm going to open it. So I do want to say thank you to anyone watching. You're awesome. If you're still watching, please consider subscribing, commenting, and liking the video. It means a lot to me. Of course, you just watching here is far enough if that's all you want to do. But you can go the extra mile, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what I can do to improve my videos, make them better for you guys. It'll just make us all have a much better time. So I want to say thank you for that. Anyways, we should probably, accept Hudson Abadir, which I actually think is really good. $666. Of course it's $666. Honestly, I don't know why they did it. But anyways, the King of the Nightosphere is hungry for balloon souls. His attack severely weakens all balloons. I'm pretty sure he might strip, like, camo balloons, like the property from Moabs, maybe fortified? I have no idea. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you... That sounded weird. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have an awesome day. And thank you. Bye.